I landed 2 job offers from the fastest growing startups in the world. I didn't apply for any specific job role or used Easy Apply on LinkedIn to blindly apply for hundreds of jobs. I used the power of networking and personalization to land my dream job. If you're a job seeker and you're looking to land your dream job, then this video is for you. Hi guys, I'm Raheel. I'm an NYU-educated entrepreneur and a product leader currently living and working in Dubai. In this video, I'm going to share my secret strategy that I've used to land 2 job offers from top startups in the UAE and Canada, all in 1 month. I've used this strategy multiple times and it has always worked for me. In fact, it is so powerful that many of my friends have used it to land jobs and even clients for their freelancing gigs. And if you follow this strategy, I'm sure that you will get the results that you're looking for. So let's dive in. So let's dive into the first step of the strategy, which I call understand thyself. You should be able to answer 2 basic questions. Number 1, what are my top skills? And number 2, what is the value that I bring to any organization that is unique to me? In my case, I was a startup guy. I knew how to code and I knew how to build tech products very effectively. At the same time, I learned how to market those products. And I also learned how to have a conversation with customers to understand what they were looking for. Along the way, I learned a lot of soft skills like presentation skills and negotiation skills. And I also learned the attitude of getting shit done that startups really loved. So I was perfect fit for any product development and a growth role. And any company would be really lucky to have me on board to go talk to their customers, figure out what they love, and build the next top feature. Because finding a product guy with real startup experience is extremely rare. And that is exactly how I position myself. So here is what you need to do. You need to figure out your unique value proposition and then use it as a banner to pitch yourself. You need to list down your top skills and you need to figure out what makes you unique for the job more than anyone else. Now let's dive into step number 2 of the strategy, which is to hunt companies. Once I uncovered my unique value proposition and core skills with evidence backing them up, I started looking for companies that aligned with my unique value proposition, and I knew they had the potential to become something big. I wanted to work at product-led startups that showed early signs of product market fit and had an amazing team executing at lightning speed. So I used LinkedIn and Crunchbase to search these companies I wanted to work at. I checked out their website, I learned about their idea, I learned about their product, learned about their market, I researched up on their team and their funding status. Literally, I tried to learn everything about that specific company. My goal was to come up with 10 startups that aligned with what I wanted to do, and I had a clear hypothesis about how I would add value to those organizations. So here's what I need you to do. You need to start finding companies that align with your life mission and align with your unique value proposition. It could be a consulting firm, a big tech company, or a small startup. But having a clear idea or a hypothesis about how you would add value to those organizations will make the difference. Now let's dive into the third step of the strategy, which is personalized messaging. Once you've done uncovering which companies you want to work for, you need to head over to LinkedIn and start finding people that are currently working in the department or the role that you're interested in. So for example, if you're eyeing for a product manager role, you need to start reaching out to other product managers, senior product managers, head of product, chief product officer in that specific company with a personalized message. Here's something that you need to remember about LinkedIn. Making connections on LinkedIn is not that hard. You can just send an invite to anyone. But to be really honest, we get bombarded with weird messages all the specific time. And most of the time, they're not really personalized, and we don't really know why they're connecting with us in the first place. So, our job with the initial message is to stand out and is to get the other person to accept our invitation and feel comfortable to reply to our specific message. So, here's a message that I've written that might help you get started. Hi, Steve. I'm Raheel, a product manager with a deep rooted passion for startups. I align with your company's mission to build a colony on Mars. As a firm believer in galactic travel, I'd love to learn about your approach and your process for building software that will power our journey to Mars. Now, the goal of this message is pretty simple. This message shows that we have done our research, we align with their mission, and we really want to know about their philosophy. So, having such personalized messages is extremely important because it makes the other person feel comfortable replying to you or even worthy replying to you. Now, if you get a reply from this message, that's amazing. But even if you don't and they simply accept your connection request, you can send this follow-up message. Hi Steve, thank you for connecting. I am aligned with your company's values, and I really believe what you're working on to be extremely valuable as galactic travel is positioned to take off in the next 5 to 6 years. As a product manager, I believe in forward-thinking product development that aligns with one of your core values. Given my love for building highly technical products, check out my portfolio here at myportfolio.com. I believe I can add value to your product team. Since you're the CP of the company and have deep expertise in the field, I would love to get your insights into your product development philosophy and how you're thinking about building a team of talented individuals to achieve your goal faster. Are you available for a 15-minute call on Monday at 10 a.m. EST? This message is highly personalized, has a very clear ask, and provides context to the other person of why they should connect with you. So now here is what you need to do. Start making a list of people that you want to reach out to. Start reaching out to them with a personalized message and a clear ask. Don't randomly add people. Add context. Tell them that you've done your research. Tell them that you care about their time. And remember that people are busy. They might take their time to get back to you or accept your request. But your goal at the moment is to stay persistent and keep adding value. Now let's dive into the final step of the strategy, which is call, interest, and close. Great, you've gotten that call. Now it's your time to shine. Your job is to understand everything about their business and everything about their business priorities. So for example, whenever I got on a call with a key stakeholder, I was extremely prepared and had questions to learn everything about their business problems, from their daily pain points to their long-term growth plans. And since I was prepared and naturally interested in what they were doing, the entire conversation flowed very naturally. You have to remember that these conversations are informal interviews. The other person is trying to figure you out and really trying to understand whether you'll add value to their organization or not. So you should be prepared to talk about your past experiences and how you are planning on adding value to their organization. Towards the end of the call, that is your time to make your pitch and let them know that you're really interested in joining their organization and you really want them to kickstart the entire process. If everything goes well, then they'll connect you with their HR or will connect you with their other team members for more informal chats. Some companies have a much more structured interview process. They might give you a case study, and if you're good enough, if you're prepared enough, you do well. After every call, send a follow-up thank you note with agreed upon next steps. And don't worry if you don't get a reply. People are busy. You just have to keep following up. The goal is pretty simple. If everything goes smoothly enough and you've shown that you can add value, you'll be a valuable resource for them, you'll end up with a job offer just like I did. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to prepare super well for these conversations. Communicate how you're going to add value to their organization. Learn everything about their business and learn everything about their business priorities. Because at the end of the day, if you can show them that you'll fit in their culture and you'll add value to their organization, you will get that job. Now, things might get different when you're applying for bigger companies. So for example, if you're applying to Google, Microsoft, McKinsey, Accenture, they have a very structured interview process, and just networking might not get you that job offer. But here's an interesting part. These organizations are getting thousands of resumes for a single job. And trust me when I tell you, the recruiters are not even looking at 50% of the resumes properly. So with this strategy, you can reach out to stakeholders, have a conversation with them, and get them to refer you to the recruiters. Because if they can refer you, then your chances of getting an interview increase by 10x. So this strategy will get you a foot in the door and eventually get you an interview even with these big firms. So there you have it, a step-by-step strategy to help you land your dream job much quicker than the traditional method with a much higher salary. So let's quickly recap the steps. Number one, you have to know your core skills and you have to know your unique value proposition. Number two, identify companies that you really want to work in that align with your life's mission and learn everything about them. Number three, identify stakeholders that you want to get connected to and reach out to them on LinkedIn via personalized invites. Get them interested enough for you to get on a call with them. And number four, once you're on a call with them, be super prepared and show them that you're really valuable for their specific company so that they can hire you for the job. In this entire process, you'll find a lot of rejections as well. And that's completely fine because that's part of the entire process. But here's what the key is. With every rejection, you have to learn from it, improve, and move on. Because at the end of the day, we're only looking for that one yes, that one job offer that we're after. With this strategy, many of my friends have found success. I have found success multiple times. And I'm sure that you will find success with this strategy as well. Good luck. If you find this content to be valuable, click that like button, subscribe, and share this with your friends. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.